Welcome. right, we have completed the first set of bags for this set. This set again is hold on. Let me get the box. Let me get the box. This is the Fantastic Ideal Western Train Station Bookends from the Civilization Industrial Times theme from JMBricklayer. It's a set number 50002. 1,379 pieces. Like as I said, this is the finished completed of the first set of bags. One missing piece so far. We're missing the extra sign that goes beside the clock right here. So there's supposed to be a sign there. I believe it is a non-smoking sign. That's what we're missing right here. So yeah. Other than that, it's is it a Western? This has a lot of steampunk feel to it as well. I like the smokestack. The smokestack's pretty cool. I like this. We also have a nice little printed piece here as well. No stickers. All the signs and everything that you see in here, as well as the sign at the little post at the end here, they're all printed as well. Plus, we do have some functionality with some of the gears moving when you turn stuff, so that's pretty freaking cool. Like as I said, it's got a bit of more of a steampunk feel at the moment. I think the train is probably going to be the more the Western part of this. We still have to build the train that goes at the back end of this, and of course your books would go up against this side of the bookends. And then we're gonna hopefully I might test it out with a few books in between, or we'll put something in between to make it look good. But all in all, we're doing pretty good. Looks good. Like the color schemes, we got some nice coloring going on it. We got some nice gold pieces. We got some nice red pieces as well. The orange is making it pop. Green is the green print looks good. The green does look good on this thing. And we've got the tracks, standard tracks. So again, you can actually attach this to an actual train set if you wish. But it's a standard set of tracks. Let's get into bag 2 and put all this bag 2 stuff together, and we'll continue on with the build. All right, bag 2, or sets of bags completed, which basically builds this back part of the train, this passenger cart of the train, basically. So we'll look into that because we already talked about the stand or where it goes. So we'll just move that over, and let's talk about this little beast. All printed pieces as well, as you can see. So the number on it, printed, and it's the same on the other side here, like that. It's a nice little detail with the lanterns on the back as well. Inside we have a nice little seating area. I would have modulared the top or put less studs along the top so the roof would be a little easier to pop on and off to show all the inside goodness. There's no doors on either end of this train passenger cart, which is fine. Nice little balcony in the back as well, so the figs can sit and hang out and check out as the train's going by. As well, we have a nice little entrance area with a nice stairs going up into the cart. Nice bright red wheels to show some contrast of the green and the black and the gold. The gold looks really good. The gold color really turned out nicely. The green's pretty damn good as well. All in all, that's my little pet peeve is I wish the roof was easier to pop on and off. Like I would have put a couple little jumpers on the sides and then on the ends, and then flat plates around it, and then this way we can just pop on and off. But other than that, it does look really good. Rolls really nicely on the table, as you can see. Rolls pretty good, and of course it just sits on the tracks in this part of the bookends. So bags 3 and 4 are the other side of the bookend as well as the locomotive. So let's jump into bag 3 and check out the rest of this build. right, so we've got all the bag 3s completed, built the other side of the bookend, and I'll just give you a quick peek. Bags set from 1 to 2 was this first part of the bookend with the passenger part of the train. So this section is what we currently built with bag 3. So again, nice little setup on the base. We got the tracks in place. We got some nice little gears and stuff like that tied in. We got some movement as well. If we do turn the dial, it does actually move the tracks, and things do move on the side and stuff like that. We have a nice little detail on the top as well with some smokestacks. Like a factory type smokestacks with like a little smoke coming out. We got some more gears with a nice little turbine and stuff like that. We also have a "Don't Cross the Train Track" sign, printed piece, by the way. So no stickers. Nice little tubing and all that to join this little part down here into where the tracks are going in for the gears and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Nice big opening to simulate the tunnel of going into the areas and all that. All in all, not a bad. It's pretty standard build. A little tricky trying to get these tracks on, just to let you know. Yeah, that was the thing. So when you turn this, as you can see, the smokestacks do pop up and down, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that was the only tricky part. The only tricky part was those little itty pieces and then getting everything into place. And as well, me popping off smokestacks as we go. We're going to get into the last set of bags, which is, I believe, we're going to build the train engine part that's going to sit on the tracks on here. And then after that build, we'll do a full my thoughts of the actual set. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So let's get into bag 4. All right, we have completed the JMBricklayer Fantastic Ideal Western Train Station Bookend. That's a lot of name. But the good folks at JMBricklayer sent this out to me for review. Absolutely fantastic. This is set number 50002. Again, Western Train Station Bookend, exclusive train station themed Bookend, as you can see, with a Western feel. I will give my opinion to that in just a second. Lots of movable pieces, lots of pieces that tend to fall off. So be careful. It is a fragile build for sure. Definitely for displaying purposes for sure. But it does look great. It really looks good. It's got two carriages that can be linked together as well. We will get into that as well because there's a nice little magnetic hitch between the two. I think that is absolutely great. You can just line them up and then boop to pop in. So I'll show you that in a second. We have lots of detail on the locomotive as well as the passenger card. And again, if you're watching at the earlier part of this video, I wish the roof was more modular, the easy to pop off, to see all the nice detail inside, as well put in some figures and stuff like that inside. That would be great. Again, this retails, I believe, for $59.99 US. So in Canada, I believe that's about $63, $64.99 in Canada. Again, if you rush right now, for the whole month of November, JMBricklayer's website has a complete second year anniversary sale going on right now. So if you want to pick this up and other sets, there's some sets that I believe they're up to 50% off. So definitely go check it out. The link directly to their website will be in the comment below as well. My referral code as well. A discount on some of the stuff that is not on sale. You can still use my discount code that is applied for that site as well. Also, again, if there's any missing pieces, damaged pieces and stuff like that, JMBricklayer has a great support system to make sure they ship out the pieces that are anything like that. We only had one missing piece. I believe it was a stop sign, or it was a sign. We were missing one round sign. That's all we're missing. Other than that, everything was there, all the pieces. In fact, that is all what's left of the actual build. I mean, even then, you don't really need those pieces. So let's get into it. Like as I said, they are bookends, so you can actually put some books and stuff like that in between. Do be mindful if you have any books that are very flimsy. The top pieces here, or this side's okay. The smokestack on this side won't be able to take much weight, just to let you know. So if you got nice, good hardcover books to put in between, absolutely excellent. It will do the trick for sure. As bookends. Now, it is listed as a Western theme. The train, for sure, it's got some Western feel to it. In my opinion, it's got a little bit of a steampunk feel to it, and I kind of like that because with all the pipes and everything and all that, and the tubes and stuff like that, the turbines and stuff, that kind of leans to the steampunk feel. So you can actually use this display either in a steampunk or a Western theme. It works either way. It does look good. Let's get to this first part. Like as I said, nice little passenger train and stuff like that. We'll take the train off. We'll move this over here because I want to get the locomotive. Let's bring the locomotive off. So let's talk about the locomotive. The locomotive absolutely looks great. Nice detail on the locomotive, as you can see. We got a nice big chimney stack, couple of little smaller stacks, a nice little turbine in the front. We have a nice little printed piece of JMB for JMBricklayer in there. The back itself got a couple of lanterns, and inside there's really nothing inside for detail and stuff like that. All the awesome details on the outside, the color combination, the red wheels really make it nice stand out. The gold pieces are phenomenal. Out of everything I've been building with this set, all the gold pieces fit super nicely and have a nice little feel to them. Some of the other pieces in the set, I will admit, the clutch was either too tight, it was hard to fit the pieces in, or the piece fit way too well and it just pops off with no effort at all. So hopefully they'll they'll do those slight micro adjustments to the pieces, because I'm pretty sure it's really hard when it comes down to millimeters of design to make the clutch super nice and stuff like that. But all in all, it was decent build. Now this part is a fragile build. Lots of pieces, especially for my fat fingers, will pop off while you're trying to put other pieces on either side. So you might modify the way you build it to get all the pieces on, but ooh, we almost dropped it. But like, as I said, it does look great. It is a great looking locomotive once you get it all built and everything. Definitely. Would I recommend it as a playability, like a small child or kids to play with this? No, this thing's gonna fall apart big time. So it's definitely absolutely great for display purposes. Or if you put a motor in it and you do run it around your city with the train, it should handle that as well. Now, speaking of magnets, how cool is that, right? We got the little connector here. It's got a magnetic connector here that swivels back and forth. There's another one on this side as well. So if you do have more than one of these sets, you can make a few of these. But basically, you just line them up and it automatically attaches, basically. Like, how cool is that? It's not a strong magnetic grab. Mind you, that side is awesome. Look how nice and tight that is. I think that is a really cool ideal. I really enjoyed that part of this design and everything. And like I said, the train looks absolutely fantastic. It's got a Western feel to it as well. The gold pieces are absolutely great. Now, the rest of, not this part, but this part here, which is the part where the locomotive goes on. As you can tell, it's still mimicking a nice little tunnel to go through, for the bookend and stuff like that. We do have some moving pieces as well. We can turn a little lever, which brings down the little guardrail that goes across the tracks itself with a nice little light on it as well. We got some nice signage. We got some nice power lines type style with traffic lights. Nice tubing. Like, as I said, the tracks here do move. So if you do turn the tracks, the stacks up here do go up and down, which is pretty cool. This is where it gets that steampunk feel in this part of it. But all in all, it actually looks great. But I really love the way the trains connect. That is my favorite part of this. And again, speaking of fragile, I just popped off one of the smokestacks. just be wary. It is a fragile set, that's for sure. So let's pop the locomotive in place. Let's bring back the other piece and let's pop the passenger car back into place and stuff like that, and put the pieces together. Doesn't that look great? Absolutely great. JMBricklayer, again, thank you very much for sending this for review. Will I recommend this set? I do recommend the set for display purposes, big time. That is my honest opinion. There's way too many fragile little pieces that can just get knocked off and lost and stuff like that if you try to do the playability. But if you take the locomotive and the passenger car off and you put a motor in it, it would be a really cool train to whip around your city and stuff like that. So I think it's a pretty cool. I don't have any books, so I need to find something to put in between somewhere. Maybe I'll borrow a few of my wife's books for her. She's got a ton of them, so I might sneak the set on one of her bookcases and set it up there. Until then, all the information to purchase this lovely set will be in the description below. Like, as I said, for the whole month of November, JMBricklayer has got a 2-year anniversary sale going on. I fully recommend jumping in and grabbing some sets. And they have a really cool telescope set. I might tease them about that one. That one I'm kind of interested in building there. But I do have a couple other things coming in from JMBricklayer, so stay tuned to the channel. And like always, like, comment, and subscribe. And a humongous thank you very much to everybody. We are over 500 subscribers, so stay tuned for the month of December. We are going to do a giveaway, one cool set per week for the whole month of December to thank the community of helping this channel grow. As well, we do have memberships now on the channel, so if you want to support the channel even further and get early access to all my videos before everybody else does, check out the memberships, check out the perks, hit the join button, and all that other fun stuff. Until then, let's see you guys in the next build.